Hey guys, this little update on our shop build we got going on. We've got the ceiling or the roof up. This is a huge project. This has taken me and another guy almost 5 weeks to complete. Working on the weekends and me working pretty much every daylight hour that we could that I could manage without before work. I would work like 3 or 4 hours before I'd go to work on this every day, and it looks pretty good. There's a few bolts missing here and there, but nothing that can't be fixed. We got all the roofs done. Sorry about the video, it's kind of glary. It looks it's quite a bit larger than I was expecting it to be. Height-wise, that right there is almost 16 feet tall. Over on the corner, that frame, that 2x4 frame right there, that's 10 feet tall. So about 4 feet from the edge, it's 10 foot tall. So, and then I'm going to be building a paint booth right back there. That's the start of it, and trying to figure out what I'm going to do for the back walls. I started on working on this one back wall so far, and I got a long ways to go. Obviously, I'm going to put some light. There's some windows in there somewhere. I'm not sure where yet. I was thinking about just putting out right at the top some plexiglass panels to let some light in from the outside, because it's pretty dark in here right now. You see where there's some bolts missing on those sides, but that's easy. Got most of everything done on the roof, tightened up. It's looking pretty good. I mean, it's square. I haven't started on the front wall yet. I have one of the base rails put in place. I'm gonna start working on the front wall probably this weekend and measure out for the door. I want to go with a larger door than the building was spec'd with, but I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that yet. So I can go as high as probably a 14 foot tall door, and probably I could go 20 feet wide, but that would be a very expensive door. I don't know if I can afford that right now, so I might just frame out the door, and then when I can afford the door, put the door in. Purchase the door and put it in. Concrete's looking pretty good. It's been pretty much soaked with water the whole time we were building this thing. It's kind of dried out today. It's not warm, but you know, now that it's not raining, it's kind of drying out. So today I got to take the scissor lift back to the rental department, the rental place, and my rental is up with that. I rented it for a month, and I need to take that back today. Just thought I'd give you guys a little update on what's going on with the shop. The next thing I need to do is, besides the end walls, I want to get the back end wall done, kind of supported, make sure there's enough support in case it starts to snow. I'm going to put some 2x6s vertical all the way up to the ceiling, probably at every 10 foot. So before those, you know, and I'm also going to secure my paint booth area to those as well. So I'll probably start, you know, over in that 4 foot section over there, and then put another one 10 feet away, blah, 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 all the way down. I might add more if I think I need it. It's pretty strong. We were walking around on top of it yesterday. It's pretty strong. Surprisingly so. It's been a huge project. I'm ecstatic to be this far along at a month in. So just me and one other guy. So it can be done. We didn't do what they said to do is assemble one rib at a time and then lean it up, which was I don't know how you could possibly do that. These ribs are 40 feet wide, and they're only 2 feet thick, or 40 feet long and 2 feet wide. And once we got that first rib up, it was pretty flimsy. We actually left it supported with the scissor lift all night long. Once we got the first one up, then we secured it to the tree back there with a 2x4, just to hold it in place, and then we started building off that. So one piece at a time. So we did all these one piece at a time, all the way up and over. It seemed the safest way to do it, with just one of us working at a time, or two of us working, because I would do a couple, maybe a rib and a half before I'd go to work every day. And there's 29 ribs total. So definitely plenty of room to put a loft up in the back. I'm not sure yet, but I was thinking about building like a 20-foot room all the way across the back, and then having that much loft on the top. Put it like the paint booth will be over there, the compressor will be over in the back. Maybe a clean room for building engines and transmissions, and maybe a test area for running them, on a test stand, and just a little area for like an office type area. Not that I need any of that, but it would be nice. And that'll give me plenty of storage room up above, because those will be 8 feet tall. So figure the 8 feet, and that'll give me almost another 8 feet, at the center for the loft area. So I'll be able to stand up there, and maybe not on the edges, but be pretty close to being able to walk through there without a problem. It'll give me plenty of room for storage. It's looking pretty good. Surprised to be this far along in this short a time, but very happy that we are. So I'm going to get that scissor lift back today, and maybe put a couple extra little corner pieces up before I do that, for the end walls. I got to put these little L brackets up that support the inside of the end wall, and then there's another set that go on the outside of the end wall. But as I found out on the back one, I put them both at the same time, but that makes it very difficult to get that panel up there in place. So, and then you got to lean the panel up, and then you got to trim the panel because it comes extra long. And you got to take it, put it back up there and slide it in this channel and secure it. There's nothing holding it at the top right now. There's just some bolts holding it on the bottom rails, and that goes in that channel right there. Looks like this one here is. It makes it very difficult, and then I'm going to come through with some spray foam and seal that off. It comes with this foam, but I don't know how you would get that up in there and still be able to put the panel up in place. I might be able to shove some of that up in there to see if I can make it work properly. But then I decided that it's much easier to leave that outside L bracket off and just lean these panels up to the inside one, and then trim them in place, rivet them in place, and then put the outside one on afterwards. I think that'll be much easier, and it'll still have plenty of strength. So, but I want to put some supports from the floor up, just to get a little bit of extra support. I think that'll be plenty. And I'm still contemplating on putting a garage door right here or not. I'm not sure what I want to do yet. It would be very easy to do it now. Maybe just like a 7x9 or 9x7, or something small. Anyway, that's enough rambling from me for today. I just wanted to give you guys a little update on what's going on with the shop, and see how it looks. I'm real happy with it so far. I think it's going to be a great shop for me once I get the lights in place, and that's about all I'm kind of concerned with at the point in time. at this point in time at least. I got to get these bolts in and everything tightened up. Make sure there's no leaks in the roof. There's a couple missing up there still. We went through and got most of the ones that we missed while we were assembling the top of it yesterday. So anyway, hope you guys all had a good Thanksgiving, and you guys are all working on your projects. Thanks for watching, subscribing, and commenting. Have a good day. Bye.